Let's go. Vote. Otherwise, it will be late.
Yeah, I want to cast my vote. Let's go. Hey, listen to me carefully. If you even think about going to vote, I will show you who I am. If you are going to vote, you will have to vote for me. Otherwise, you will eat this. You know, you are only entitled to this. Now get down and eat.
Please. Please forgive me.
Forgive me. You are asking forgiveness? You have touched him. You have dirtied him. Now eat it.
Caste has strong roots in Indian society, and atrocities against the scheduled castes are prevalent. The scheduled castes and scheduled tribes are vulnerable and often subject to various offences, indignities, and humiliation and harassment. To prevent atrocities and harassment of SCs and STs, an act named the SC and ST Prevention of Atrocities Act was enacted. And this act states stringent actions against those who commit atrocities against the community or demean them, and ensures relief and speedy justice to the victims.
They grabbed my land.
They used to dump all the garbages in front of my house and used to threaten me.
They threw me out of my own house, saying that because of my caste, I can't live there.
They impose all kind of false legal cases against me.
Stopping someone from taking water from public source or corrupting the source is punishable, or denying the right of passage of usage of any public facility, physical or mental harassment like tonsuring or painting any body part, or denying access to irrigation or forest, or forcing them to do any inhuman act.
But where do we go?
Well, go to the police station. It is a duty of the public servant to lodge the FIR or the complaint.
And what if they are with the culprit and do not register our complaint?
In that case, they will be imprisoned for a term of not less than 6 months to 1 year.
Forget it. You know how the courts work. There will be our lifetime before even a single case is settled.
But for that purpose only, the Act specifies establishment of exclusive special courts and specification of exclusive special public prosecutors to exclusively try the offences under POA Act, to enable the speedy and expeditious disposal of cases. And these special courts can take direct cognizance of offences as far as possible and complete the trial of the case within 2 months from the date of filing the charge sheet. And furthermore, the offence will be investigated by an officer not below the rank of DSP.
Well, if that is the case, we all should know about this and file our complaint.
Yes, that is what I was saying. We should come forward.
The only problem is people are afraid of becoming a witness for us.
But the Act provides for protection to the witnesses also.
No, you don't understand. We usually lose our jobs if we make such kind of complaint.
Well, the state ensures that this does not happen by providing compensation of rupees 1 lakh to rupees 8.25 lakhs to the SC or the SC victims.
Wow, the act is doing a lot.
Yes, remember, it's the SC and ST Prevention of Atrocities Act 1989. Go to the nearest police station and lodge the FIR and empower yourself with the Act. For compensation-related queries, contact your subdivisional magistrate, district magistrate, director of Scheduled Caste and Scheduled Tribal Development of State Government and Ministry of Social Justice and Empowerment. You can go to District Legal Authority office, or you can go to any nearest CSC center. nearly 250 million people live in and around forests in India, of which the estimated Adivasi or tribal population stands at about 100 million. Since long, tribal groups are fighting for democracy, livelihood and dignity. Thus, in order to undo the historical injustice which they have faced, the government has enacted the Scheduled Tribes and Other Traditional Forest Dwellers Recognition of Forest Rights Act 2006. The Act covers the right to hold and live in the forest land under the individual or common occupation for habitation, for self-cultivation or for livelihood by ST or other traditional forest dwellers. It covers the community rights such as Nistar, by whatever name called, the right of ownership, access to collect, use and dispose of minor forest produces which are traditionally collected by ST or other traditional forest dwellers. Other community rights of uses of entitlements such as fish and other products of water bodies, grazing, both settled or transhuman, and traditional seasonal resource access of nomadic or pastoralist communities. Rights in or over disputed lands under any nomenclature in any state where claims are disputed. Rights for conversion of pattas or leases or grants issued by any local council or any state government on forest land to titles. Rights of settlement and conversion of all forest villages, all habitation, unsurveyed villages and other villages in forests, whether recorded, notified or not, into revenue villages. Right to protect, regenerate or conserve or manage any community forest resource which they have been traditionally protecting and conserving for sustainable use. Rights which are recognized under any state law or laws of any autonomous district council or autonomous regional council or which are accepted as traditional rights of tribals under any traditional or customary law of the concerned tribes of any state. Rights of access to biodiversity and community right to intellectual property and traditional knowledge related to biodiversity and cultural diversity. Any other traditional right customarily enjoyed by the forest-dwelling scheduled tribes or other traditional forest dwellers, as the case may be, which are not mentioned above, but excluding the traditional right of hunting or trapping, extracting a part of the body of any species of wild animal. Eligibility to get rights under the Act is confined to those who primarily reside in forests and who need the forest and the forest land for their livelihood. Further, either the claimant must be a member of the scheduled tribes scheduled in that area or must have been residing in that forest for at least 75 years. The Gram Sabha has the authority to regulate transit permit for minor forest producers or MFPs, where rights have been recognized under the Forest Right Act or the FRA. The Gram Sabha can modify the conversion and management plans and impose restrictions if it considers that the existing regime of collection, use and disposal of minor forest produce is leading to over-exploitation of the minor forest produce. The Gram Sabha, as well as the right holder, has also been empowered under the Act to stop any activity that adversely affects forest, wildlife, biodiversity, among other things. The Act or the amendment authorizes the Gram Sabha to initiate the process of determining the nature and extent of community forest rights. The Forest Rights Committee is responsible to prepare the claims on behalf of the Gram Sabha for community forest rights. For enactment of the Act or enforcement, you can approach your Gram Sabha, sub-divisional level committee or the district level committee.